To be ready.
Oh, I'm ready. Not. I'm ready not.
This program is intended for a mature audience. If you are not 18 or older, stop listening and find more age-appropriate content. This show will cover topics in a satirical manner. If you are offended by any content herein, that is your own problem. As you have been warned, please do not try this at home, or anywhere else for that matter.
And now, for the most famous words in motorsports.
Oh, hell no!
And welcome to Blown Pistons. I'm your host, Gremlin Dave. To my right, we have Hammer.
Hello.
We have Tripper on Zoom.
Howdy.
And then we also have joining us today, we have Preston from evolution-autowerks. How's it going?
What's going on? Good. How are you guys?
Another great day.
Absolutely. It's another day in paradise. At least it's not snowing.
Yeah, true. Or raining. I mean, it's actually pretty decent outside.
That's true.
All right.
I don't like the camera.
Why? It is what it is. So, Preston, tell us what you do with your business and stuff like that.
So, evolution-autowerks is a automotive lighting business. We specialize in forward lighting, so headlights, so projecting light down the road is my specialty. But I do everything. It's not really we anymore. It's I do everything, from cars, trucks, ATVs, motorcycles, boats, show cars, family cars, everything. So if you need to see down the street or you need to have a party wagon, show car type thing, then I kind of do everything. So.
No, that's cool. I mean, looking at some of the pictures on Facebook and stuff like that, and your videos that are on TikTok, they are really cool on what you guys or what you do and how you do everything on there.
Yeah. It's technology has progressed a lot in the last, I would say, 2 years now. When I started doing this professionally in 2015, and back then, color changing stuff was more of you kind of figured it out on your own. It was more of a really new thing back then, and now it's just nuts. Now everything is programmable. Everything can do sequences and like patterns and go off music. And basically, if you need it to do it, it does it, which has made my life a million times easier.
Same. I can agree with that, too, because if I have something that won't move, I usually just grab a mallet or something explosive. It's never good, but it moves. Damn crankshaft.
So do you do underglow and everything, too, on there?
Him frozen. We got him at a laugh, and it froze. Tripper, how's things really going?
He's just really happy.
Oh, I think
he's down.
Now we got you.
And now we see him moving.
Here?
Yes,
Okay.
we see you now, Preston.
All of a sudden it got weird.
Yeah.
It usually does here.
Welcome to bad technology. It's 1995. My internet might drop out any second now.
Dude, hot topic call.
I'm on the internet. Get off the phone line. So,
right.
So do you do underglow and stuff like that also?
I do. So I do underglow. I'm actually in the middle of a 2020. Is it a 22? It might be a 22. It's a 22 scat pack I've got on the lift right now.
Is that the white one?
It's the white one,
Okay.
yeah. So it was in back in, I want to say May, for a whole bunch of everything, headlights, fog lights. They got the little gill looking things in the grill. Those got some lights. He got underglow put on, and we put lighting in the engine bay and the front grill. And then he left, and he got a couple months in. He's like, I want to add wheel rings to match everything else. So now it's back in for that. And then he liked a certain way. One of his Bluetooth controllers was working. So he's like, I bought 2 more of those. Can you convert everything to just run off this one style controller? And I was like, sure, we can do that. That's not a problem because that's like my preferred controller that he wants to use now. And so now it's back in for even more stuff. It's kind of like you open like the gates of hell, and all of a sudden you see this fancy shiny stuff and you're like, I really like this. Let's add as much as possible until we can't add any more. And that's basically what happens with most of my customer base is they start out with like really basic, simple stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turns into like this charger where it's just like nuts.
You should do that to your Jeep, Tripper.
I was more thinking the moped needs something jackassy.
I've done mopeds before.
Oh,
Mopeds are fun.
Oh, there
Do
you
you got to
go.
upgrade the stator, or how does that work? Like, do you do all that? Like, if I drop this thing off you and was like, deck this thing out, I want it to just blow the whole fucking road. Do you
Absolutely.
like upgrade everything electrical wise?
Everything.
Tripper.
Yeah.
Tripper's,
Yeah, if that's what you want, yeah, that's what we'll do.
Tripper's next question is going to be, have you ever worked on forklifts?
No, but absolutely, yes. Bring me a forklift and we'll make it glow.
That'd be awesome because you could like
That would
change
be
the colors
sweet.
as the mask went up.
Absolutely. We'll put them on the boom. We'll put them on the carriage on the back so it lights up when you're inside.
Baskets in
Under the
motion. Red
body.
means dead. Red means dead. I apologize, Preston. We have this. Anytime Tripper's on, we have this running bit. It's been about 1.5 years now.
Where we can fuck everybody's life up with forklifts.
Yeah. There's even a Bad Habits Jousting League sticker that was created because of this bit.
That's fantastic.
It's horrible, dude. It haunts me.
Where did I put that? I have one of those.
So do I. Put it on, dude. Put it on your moped.
I got one on my truck.
A Jousting League one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
halfway.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I bet that's still in the center console of the truck.
Get it on there.
You lazy fucker. If you get off Marketplace and do things.
Hey, I work 60 hours a week, and then I've been rebuilding the Jeep to try to get that back on the road. It's been a busy couple weeks here.
Know that feeling.
So, do you have?
Speaking of busy weeks, Preston.
Yeah. Do you have? So, are your cars all like lit up?
No, well, no, actually, none of my stuff is lit up. So I run this cool lighting business, and all of my stuff is boring. So my daily has boring lights. My daily that was the daily, but it got replaced by the new daily, has boring lights. The project car has boring lights. I had built fancy lights for like the car that sits next to the garage that has like trees growing next to it now. Well, that was a long time ago, and those never got finished or put on.
That sounds like Tripper's house.
Put them on and just run a battery tender out to it and just have them doing cool shit all day.
But then I got to turn the car around, and I'm pretty sure the wheel bearings are seized because I had to like hook it up to my girlfriend's Jeep when she had that and use the winch and drag it across the driveway and cross the grass. So
See, that's where the lit up forklift, you just pick it up and spin it around and set it back down.
you got to bring me the forklift. So first we got to light it up, and then we got to spin the car around.
I wonder if my work would notice a missing forklift or not.
Nah.
No, as long as I got 2 other ones, a missing one will be fine.
Well, we got like 10 or 12 other ones, so.
Oh shit, then you'll be fine. They'll never notice. Just tell them it's broken and you're fixing it.
Are you grooming your nails right now, Tripper?
Yes.
He's a true mechanic. He's using a zip knife to groom his nails. That's also how he cuts his apples.
So, what is your project car? Just out of curiosity.
So I've got a 90s Eagle Talon,
Nice.
and then the project car that was supposed to be the daily is a 13 Mazda Speed 3.
Nice.
And then the original project car was a 2004 Nissan Sentra Spec V, which I've had since 2007. And now that's turning into an HPDE or high performance driving, whatever style car. So I can go do like Road America type stuff
Oh, cool.
and try something new instead of just street driving all my stuff and not ever actually like using them.
So, kind of like autocross or something, or?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do autocross. I might do like track days, like go to like Road America or whatever, or Black Hawk, and like just jump in one of the groups there, or however all that stuff works.
Okay. Yeah, I know Blackhawk's got a really nice setup, and they've got a lot of track days. I don't know about Road America, how they do theirs, but
I don't know either. Yeah, I saw one for Blackhawk pop up that's like next weekend. I'm like, well, I don't have anything ready yet, so we gotta start buckling down. And I say buckling down, but that'll be like last minute next year, like 2 weeks before that I got to put a car together. So.
Well, I know I've been fighting with my car trying to get it put back together, and every time I think I got it, it just something else puts out on it.
Yeah, that's the talent. I got it running last year after it sat for 8 years. It sat for 8 years. That's insane. And then I drove it, and because it sat for so long, it's got old car, 30-year-old wiring bugs and cooling system issues, and it sat for another year because I got pissed off at that. Fixed all that. Thought I fixed all that. Still has cooling issues and 30-year-old wiring issues. Now it makes a lot of power and it's fun to drive, but now it needs to come back apart because it's like leaking oil from like every O-ring and gasket that has like been sitting for like probably 30 years.
Tripper?
I'm literally fighting that right now on the Jeep. I just keep snowballing that into more and more shit that needs to drive again. But I got to drive it for a solid week and a half.
And I was jealous as hell, man.
Hey, you're doing better than I am. I got my car going. I thought I had everything clear. I went to drive it to the show tonight, and about 20 feet out of my driveway, it starts sputtering, and like popping, and it's like, son of a bitch. So basically got pissed off, popped the clutch, spun it around, put it back in the driveway, and hopped in the wife's car.
Yes, I understand how that goes. I went to a car meet over Father's Day, and on the way home to go pick up my kid, there's like the connector that goes from the original MAF sensor that's now for IAT and boost, or MAP. It goes from IAT to flex fuel to a whole bunch of other stuff. Decided to just unplug itself on the back road on my way home. Shuts the whole car off, and I'm just kind of staring at it, and I'm just like,
yep.
Why? Like, you were doing just fine. Why do you have to brake now? But
because,
whatever.
Dad.
You can't have nice things. This is my problem.
Exactly.
Hey, I just got caught up on all my bills. Favorite car. Hey, hold up.
Yeah.
Hold my beer.
Wait, they wait for you to get caught up on bills?
Bold of you to assume, sir.
So what are some of the, like, really out there stuff you've worked on and put lights on, like boats or planes or anything like that?
I love how he does that deep
Shit,
sigh.
he asked me a question.
Yeah, he's like, now I got to think.
Really got to think on this one now. The most out there thing,
Golf cart.
I think it's the moped. Like, honestly, like I did a retrofit on a moped, and that was like the coolest thing. It's on my TikTok, actually.
What's your TikTok? What's your TikTok? I want to see this stuff now.
Evolution-autowerks. If you like scroll, it's like towards the very beginning. There's like a little, I don't even know what kind of moped it is, but it's a moped. And my buddy was like, I ride this thing all the time. I can't see shit. And the next thing I know, there's a moped in my driveway, and he's like, I want to be able to see.
Make it fixed.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it right now.
And it's like super basic. Like, it's not fancy at all, but it's like the most like random thing I've ever done. Put headlights on before, or like upgraded headlights on before.
You said it's at like the beginning of your TikTok?
Yeah, it should be at the beginning.
Can we like drop that in the other corner? I don't have the TikToks.
We
can.
It is like way down there. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, I'm scrolling through TikTok right now.
Yeah, so am I.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, here it is. Yeah.
Hold it up to the camera.
There's like two videos of it. There's that one.
Oh, that's a sweet little moped.
Yeah.
Tripper, you got to get the TikTok.
And then there's another video of it. Like, the next one up is the same moped. It's just a wall shot of the output of the projector.
Oh, the music, dude. The music. We got copyrights to think about, bud.
Demonetized.
That one or?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's the moped.
That's the kind of jackassy shit I need on mine.
Yeah.
Tripper.
I think that's probably the weirdest thing.
Maybe one out the back too, so when I'm like completely in everybody's way, doing like 23 miles an hour up a hill, I can just click that on. And then they won't even want to ride my ass.
I've got crazy powerful LED pods that would be perfect for that application. And they come in different optics, so we can set it for flood and just absolutely drown the shit out of everybody behind you when they piss you off.
I'm totally okay with that.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. I was getting caught up in these cords.
Yeah, I know.
There's cords everywhere.
We're low tech. We like the analog.
You know,
low tech is nice. It doesn't break as much.
Okay.
Welcome to Bad Habits. Oh, speaking of which, do we need to get a sponsor out there?
Yes, my apologies. This episode is brought to you in part by IdealVaporLLC.com. Check them out online or go visit them in person in Portage, Wisconsin for all your vapor needs. They even have a CBD plus section, and as soon as Wisconsin legalizes, I'm sure they're going to have something else there too, folks. Again, that's IdealVaporLLC.com. Use the code BHN 15% for 15% off all items at checkout.
Okay.
All right. Promo time over.
There we go.
Explanation of... Oh, sorry, guys. I did a dang thing.
Explanation? Okay. Good on the English.
Yes. I'm going to runch. Fuck you.
And you're local to here, Wisconsin, too, right?
Yeah, we're based in Watertown.
Okay.
So we're like an hour from you guys.
Water-tucky. We have...
That's a long moped ride.
Yeah, it is a long moped ride.
Hey,
you can't take them on the trails. I got a few friends in Watertown, as well as the couple that I am to preside over their wedding. They're from Water-tucky. So yeah, Aaron and Ryan, they're.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They're Water-tuckians.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Cool.
Small world.
It is.
Small world.
And I'm just sitting there going, huh? Wisconsin. Wait, Watertown. We're gonna mess with him. Maybe.
I know where that is on a map.
Yeah, because you're straight up 26, I believe. If I'm thinking that right.
Yeah, right up 26.
Okay.
Yep, right up 26 through the bypass.
So do you do everything like right there in Watertown, or do you have like a shop?
Everything but paint is here in Watertown. Paint's with my painter.
Okay.
Down in Illinois. So
yeah,
he does.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
I was gonna say yeah.
The battle of politeness. Go.
I seen on like some of the headlights you do, like the background is painted in. Is that like what he does down in Illinois, or is that something that you do up there?
Yeah, no. If it's anything paint or hydro dip related, it's all done down in Illinois.
Oh, so you do the hydro dip?
Yeah, we do hydro dip. Yeah, we do everything. If I have somebody that can do it, or if I can do it myself, then we'll do it within reason. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, because I see. I mean, there's a lot of different styles that you do have on your website, on your website, and on TikTok and Facebook and stuff like that of what you have done, and I mean, they are really cool.
Yeah, it started off as I want to do simple stuff because that's just the kind of person I am. I'm like a big OEM plus. But everybody, what pays the bills is like Hot Boy, car show, big glamorous lights on everything style stuff. And so I had to train my brain to go, I hate building these lights because I hate this style, and just build them and make people happy. And so now I build them and make people happy. And now they've grown on me to the point where it's like, now I need to build myself something fancy and just go completely like nuts with them. But one of these days I'll have time to build my own thing.
Once you get like the Eagle Talon and stuff like that up and running.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Those I've got like 2 or 3 sets of taillights for that car that are going to get some crazy stuff in them. And the headlights are just going to stay the same. Like just classic 4x6s with like just some kind of upgraded optics. So Holly and the Retrofit Source, they collaborated and did, what are they called? They're called like retro brights or something like that. So they're basically LED lights, but in the classic 4x6 and 7-inch round.
Okay.
And so it looks OEM, and you can get them in like cool white or like the ugly old amber or not old yellow looking style light.
Mm-hmm.
But they apparently perform fantastic. So I think I'm just going to use those and just kind of keep the OEM Plus theme in the front looking, since it's a 90s pop-up headlight car. There's not much to do without getting nuts, and I don't feel like getting nuts with that car. It's supposed to go fast, not look crazy. So,
well, if you do feel like getting nuts with it, we have the perfect test monkey for you. His name's Tripper. I'm sure you've met him. as well as he knows he can probably help you out and go a little nuts on it. Say again, Trip.
I said I've got a whole herd of beaters that could all use light upgrades.
I want you to
do
get
it. Well, let's put rock.
I want you to get.
We're gonna put rock lights on everything.
I want him to get a Aztec, and we can do that. We can just
Aztec.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
You gotta get. If you do the Aztec, you got to get the tent, and you got to deck the whole tent out too.
Well, we got to get the dingle balls that hang from the trim. So, just
it's not 1970 anymore, though.
And
you gonna put shag carpeting in there too?
Absolutely.
From the ceiling.
And the ceiling.
Yeah.
I want a disco ball hanging from the dome light.
Oh boy. Why don't you just get a 70s van then?
Because I'm not a
rapist.
rapist.
But you can put a waterbed in there.
No, I'm not. I don't, Dave. I don't have a subscription to Chloroform of the Month Club like you do.
Just saying to be cool.
I'm expendable, damn it.
So, like the headlights you were just talking about, that'd be perfect for like retro mods and stuff like that.
That's exactly what they were designed for, is for retro mods and for guys who have the old classic cars that don't want the new projector style look, because I've run into a whole bunch of old guys and just people in general who do resto mods, and they're like, I don't want it to look like a brand new car. I want the old classic look, but I want to be able to see at night.
Yeah.
And so this is exactly what that was designed around for.
I was gonna say you could do Edison lights. Those things are bright as crap, and
like the 30s that have like the
they look like
gas,
the 30s gas
the
lights.
oil lights.
Yeah, the oil light types.
Yeah.
Get Edison lights. Fuck it.
Just put candles in there.
What was that, Trevor?
Just put candles in your headlight housings. It'll be fine.
Get those fake flickering ones for Halloween and put them as the headlights. Fuck it.
Oh God.
Sorry, I'm ruining it, Dave. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm just trying to figure out where to go from
You're
there.
not sorry. Don't lie.
That is true. He's not.
No.
He knows what he does.
Yeah, rule 6. F your fifis.
So, okay, I got one question, though. Then on your TikTok, you got the video with the planes. What is that one?
So, by day, I'm a airplane mechanic. So I'm an AP, which is airframe power plant, and I'm also an inspector. So got my IA certifications and all that fun stuff. So that's what I do by day. I've been doing that for a very long time as well.
Cool.
And headlights are just kind of like was supposed to be like the fun hobby side thing, and it's more like I have 2 full-time jobs.
That's usually what happens when you got like the side stuff.
Yeah. And now I'm trying to make it the side thing again, and it's becoming more of the full-time job than the full-time job is the full-time job. And I'm just like, this sounds like the cars in my driveway. I'm like, I don't need 2 full-time jobs. I just need a full-time job.
Or 6.
Dealing with people at the full-time job is more than enough than dealing with customers with expectations. Like they think it's Amazon and they want their stuff yesterday, and they don't realize it takes time to put things together.
What? You just pre-order them and just stick them in. It's fine.
Yeah. I had a guy place an order a couple weeks ago, and I got a email the following day, and he's like, "Where's my tracking information?" I'm like, "Tracking information for what?" And he's like, "Yeah, I bought lights off your website." And I was like, but did you miss the little thing at the bottom that says like estimated lead time is like 20 weeks right now? And he's like, oh, no. He's like, so you don't have these like done already? And I'm like, not unless you want to pay like 3 times the price. No.
Yeah,
You're like, I'll go take them off that guy's car right now and mail them to you if you're going to pay
Yeah.
for that.
yeah, because I
Yeah.
imagine everything's like custom order for that.
Everything is built to order. Yeah, I don't pre-build anything just because it's just too much. It just takes up too much space. It's not even the overhead part. It's just headlight boxes are huge.
Mhm.
And next thing you know, you need a warehouse to store all this stuff, and it's already jam-packed tight in here as it is.
Well, that, and I mean, it's hard to tell like who's going to bring what in. I mean, you don't know if anybody's going to bring in a Mustang or a Jetta
Right, exactly.
or a
Because
Jeep.
I build yeah, right. Yeah, a Jeep. Come on down. We can take care of you. We'll put some rock lights on that Jeep.
It can't even drive down the road currently.
I was gonna say
You don't need to drive it. Just attach it to the back of something and drag it. It's okay. That's
Tow
what
it with
Jeeps
the
do.
moped.
You tow it with the moped.
I'll see you in 3 weeks.
Evolution-autowerks is doing a push-pull or drag work sale.
So how does that work? Like, okay, so that thing's a clapped out 1979 Jeep, and like it's got all original 1979 wiring and all that. Like,
Yeah.
how much extra power do you actually need to run the fancy new lights? Like,
Not much, because all of it's LED these days, and so it draws next to nothing. So the LED projectors draw no more than like factory lighting does, and so you can run it all off the factory wiring. You don't need an external like relay harness like the HID stuff does. And I still do a lot of HID for people who are solely about like want the best of the best lighting, but I do like 99% LED these days. And I have cars running around with them plugged straight to factory body harnesses, no issues. And like the fancy LED changing color stuff runs 90% of the time. Like the Bluetooth controllers are powered from the car battery. So you're not running off like factory wiring, you're running off the battery, which is then, charged by the alternator. So if the alternator can't keep up, which it should, because it's drawing maybe 5 amps at the most. So it's not
probably less than the originals at that point.
Yeah.
So there you go. Your truck can handle it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I mean, it can hardly handle what it has now because that alternator is probably 35 years old. But that's besides the point. Still works.
It's details. Just
Schematic.
go online, click add to cart, get a new alternator, then we can put some lighting on the Jeep and make it happy.
I think I'm going to try to get it so it like drives on the road again before I.
That's not fun though. You can light it up in the driveway. It's like the conversation starter. You have people over, you turn it on, you're like, hey, look what this piece of shit does. And then you go on with your day.
And you can put some bright ass caution lights for when it does break down on the side of the road.
Check out what my lawn ornament can do.
Decorate it for Christmas and stuff. Have it do its own light shows.
We can do that.
See, there you go, Tripper.
Red and green. We'll make it do red and green on Christmas, and we'll make it do like blue and something for Easter.
Black
And
and
then
orange
like
for-
4th of July, it'll be red, white, and blue, and it'll strobe and flash and do patterns, and then you can light fireworks off of it and call it a day.
I would recommend not lighting fireworks off of any of Tripper's vehicles. Possible gas and oil leaks.
All the fluid. Probable.
Yeah.
I think it's yeah.
Yeah, it's very probable. I'm still cleaning up the spot in my driveway from his last visit with it.
What?
It's just
You don't
marking
clean
his,
that up. You just let it grab dirt forever.
It's just marking his territory.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's great ground effects. You know where it was.
It's
Yeah,
just-
you should see the spot where I parked it at work for that week and a half.
Surprised they didn't call the EPA.
well, he probably thought it was
They-
a Harley parked there.
Might.
They might.
But no, I mean, like I said, there's some cool stuff on your website and all that. It's definitely worth the look. I know Hammer's been looking through it, and
Oh yeah.
if Tripper ever gets to TikTok, he'll look through it probably.
I'm having a blast right now. It's like this.
I don't think I'm getting a TikToks.
Yeah, don't get on the TikToks.
Well, unless they put on a marketplace on there.
I'm probably extra not allowed on that one.
Twitter's got a marketplace now, don't they? Oh no, that's just where all the hoes go. My bad.
I have to say, Twitter's got a special kind of marketplace, but it's not for cars or bikes or trucks.
Might as well go back to MySpace. Damn it.
Twitter's like the strip club of social media
sites. It's the bathroom wall of social media sites.
True.
It really is.
Which is why I love it.
Anything goes.
Anything goes.
Like
it's
literally,
the glory hole of the internet.
Like literally anything goes. Yeah, so like I said, welcome to Bad Habits Network.
Shop talk.
We are all over the place half the time. We're like a bunch of squirrels.
Squirrel.
Pretty much.
We're like that. We're like that mechanic who just spent 2 hours of sleep, woke up, had a pot of coffee, and walked in with a Monster.
You just brew your coffee with the Monster.
Oh yeah.
Just skip a step.
They make that now. Monster coffee.
They made that
Monster coffee
over a decade.
See, I don't drink coffee or Monster, so.
What?
What? I'm trying to be healthier.
Buy a moped. Buy one of Tripper's trucks. You'll walk everywhere.
I mean, he's probably not wrong. Because either A, it's going to drink so much gas you can't afford to start it, or B, it's not going to start. The blue one would be perfect for you. It gets no gas mileage, and it's squiffy if it'll keep running ever.
I think his Mustang's doing fine just as is right now.
Yeah. Whatever happened to your old Chrysler?
The Fifth Avenue thing?
Yeah.
It's in Beloit now somewhere.
Oh, you sold it?
Yeah, I sold it.
Oh.
It broke down every time I drove it. I'd had enough of it.
You still got the Eagle then?
The Spirit? No, that's gone too.
Damn it! I can't.
No, he's saving. He's flipping them out, and he's saving his money for a new moped.
Yeah.
Newer moped.
I want a stretched out moped.
He wants a limo. Oh, dude, have you seen the tricycle mopeds? I'm so sorry. We're supposed to be talking to evolution-autowerks.
No, it's okay.
Well, he's going to end up having to upgrade all the lights on this crap. So he's like making a checklist of like what to start reading up on.
All right. Well, okay. When I get this, this moped is a trike moped, and they stretched it out to make it look almost like a Power Wheel. I'm gonna ride it all the way up to friggin' Watertown, Wisconsin. Drop it off at Evolution-autowerks and just say, have fun.
Well, you're my favorite kind of customer because now I can do whatever I want.
Dude, honestly, I'm that guy because I'll even walk into a tattoo artist and go, no. I like the basic principle of the idea. While we're doing this, if something comes to your mind, just go nuts. Here's $1,000. Just artist. I want the artist to have carte blanche to be creative. I love creativity. So if and when I get this trike moped, I'm taking it right to you, sir.
Bring it in. Let's have some fun. Speaking of trike mopeds,
he'll call you back in 3 weeks and just be like, "All right, come pick it up," and you'll be like, "It looks the same. It doesn't do anything." It does. Oh, it's out of gas finally too.
Why are the tires bald?
Well, you see.
My TikTok.
I was at Road Track and Trail a couple weeks ago, and they had this like spaceship-looking trike thing there. Yep. And I'm talking to my buddy who's like the parts manager, and he's like showing me around because I stop in every couple years and buy something. And he's like, I've got this. And he's like, this is like what you need, but you don't actually need it. And I'm like, all right. So we walk in back, and he's like, here you go. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, this looks like a Hot Wheels from like 1980. That's like from like some like space like cartoon show or something like that. It's like it makes no sense, and it was the ugliest thing I've ever seen, but I kind of wanted it at the same time.
Yeah, it's like an Aztec.
So you bought it.
Yeah, so how much was it? How much did you end up walking away with it?
Well, I walked away with something completely different that was more practical than a big 3-wheel trike. But...
Yeah, I think the name of the maker is Ice Bear. And they are just cool, man. They are just effing cool.
I think you can order the Ice Bears off Amazon. Just get them
Isn't
dropped
Ice
off in
Bear
the
like
driveway.
Chinese company
I
that
don't-
knocked
Yeah.
off the Honda Ruckus?
Yeah, I believe so,
Yeah.
but they've also done a whole bunch of mods and released it that way as well. There's a dealership up in Appleton, Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Racine.
Really?
Nowhere near us.
Right. Well, does anybody really want to go to Janesville?
I don't blame you.
No.
No, not even the Janesvilleans want to go to Janesville anymore. They're all moving.
That's like the same thing about Watertown. Does anybody really want to go to Watertown?
No, they all go
No.
to Oconomowoc.
They all go to Oconomowoc.
Yeah.
They'd rather go to Eustisford than come to Watertown.
Or Hartford.
I go to both of those every day.
I'll go to Slinger any day of the week. Well, it's only because of the racetrack.
Well, I seen you also did a Power Wheel too.
Yeah, so I bought my daughter's a Power Wheel
Good segue.
a long time ago, and the oldest finally outgrew it, and so I gave it to my younger one, and I redid all the wiring, and I built like a custom like sub harness, so the lighting is independent from the electric motor battery, and so it got like upgraded headlights, and then I paint matched everything, so I had my painter like paint match just by holding like the plastic cover and like mixing paint and doing all that fun stuff. And it's got like a voltmeter in it, and it's got like toggle switches to turn everything on.
Oh wow!
And it's like the coolest thing ever. And then she got older, and she like figured out, you know, that she can ride bikes and stuff now, and it's been sitting and collecting dust. And I like pulled it out last week because I was finally putting this lift in that I've had sitting in the corner for like 2 years. And she saw it, and she's like, "We need to reduce this thing." And I'm like, "Wait, what?"
And the internet connection.
Welcome to Waterford.
Watertown.
And she's like, "Yeah."
Oh,
She's
there
like,
he
"It
is.
needs," because I'm a hoarder and I can't get rid of anything. And next thing I know, and the next thing I know, she's like, I want all this new stuff." And I'm like, I think it's time for like a dirt bike or an ATV or something that's a little quicker instead of like the Power Wheels Jeep. I think you're probably past that stage by now. And then she looks at me and she's like, "So when is that showing up?" And I'm like, "No, you need to chill."
You pretty much opened that door.
You did.
Yeah, I opened that door. I've been opening that door for years. Every couple of years, like I put it in her ear and I'm like, "So when you get old enough, we're gonna get you like a dirt bike, because I'm into motorcycles and riding and all that stuff, and we're gonna teach you how to do that, because when I grew up, motorcycles were like, if you buy a bike, you can't live in this house anymore type deal." And then I had kids and I bought a bike, and then I brought it over to my parents' house, and they're like, my dad was like, "This is the coolest thing I've ever seen." He's like, "So I'm gonna go take it for a ride," and I'm like,
You're like,
"Who
no.
are you?" Like, no, absolutely not. So
I'm sorry, you cut
one of
off
these
for a
days she's
second.
gonna.
What kind of bike was that again? That you said you brought over to your parents' house?
It was an old like 2000 R6,
Oh, okay.
and that was at least like 6 or 7 years ago now.
Cool.
Yeah, and now I've since upgraded to more comfortable riding situations.
More adult friendly.
I was going to say, now he has a Can-Am.
Yeah.
Hey, look
Oh,
at that.
God, no.
Tripper figured out how to turn the camera around. Finally.
It actually worked this time. What can you do for 6-volt systems?
6-volt system. Retrofit it.
We can figure something. I'm pretty sure that moped wasn't on a 12-volt system. So
This one
we could
actually has a changeable bulb, but I don't know. Nobody seems to list their LEDs as compatible with 6-volt. And the issue I have with this bike is I would love to ride it, but I go to work at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's very, very dark, and I drive country roads. So I don't want to take the chance of stuffing a deer with that thing.
Right. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I'm sure we could run some kind of inverter that takes 5 and boosts it to 12, and then we can do something like that, and then just run a standard projector, an LED based one, so it doesn't draw much and makes the bike happy, but then you can see at night.
I will have to hit you up on.
Or I'm sure we could just find an LED bulb that just works too.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty
Yeah,
standard
let me know.
small bulb, but
Yeah,
Oh, good
if you take it
point,
apart
go
and get a hold of me, send me some pictures, and we'll figure something out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, because like I said,
Yeah,
I would
bikes
love
are
to
fun.
ride it.
I like
but
doing bike stuff.
it's so fucking dark when I go to work. I'm like, I can't chance it. Like the moped
Yeah.
is, it has nice bright lights, but that thing, it's like you might as well have a flashlight strapped to your forehead, like one of them little headlight lanterns, and not a bright one either, like the
Yep.
old halogen ones.
No. Right. Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Jesus Christ, we're doing business right now on the show.
Hey,
Well,
it
it's
works.
showcasing what he can do, and I was like, I got a guy that knows this stuff. Now would be the time to ask it while I'm staring at it.
Right? It's the best time.
Exactly.
Just open the wallet. Everything will be fine. Cry about it tomorrow. It's all good.
I mean, I spend a lot of stupid money on really stupid stuff. That would actually kind of make sense. I could then ride the thing.
Yeah, but then this would be smart.
Yeah.
So that's not your MO.
I mean, it's not, but I'm getting old, I got a quiet truck now with a topper. I mean,
Yeah, but are you sure? I mean, that'd be the first time buying something that wasn't on Marketplace.
I buy stuff not on Marketplace. There's Amazon too. Where do you think I get all my moped parts?
Well, yeah, because anytime I see you, usually flipping through Marketplace like all the time.
Oh, yeah. Gary's flipping through Marketplace right now. He's sending me go-karts.
Shut up. Found a go-kart. I'm sitting here thinking of ideas we could send to, Preston.
Go-kart would be
Go-kart
fun.
upgrade.
Go-kart just in general sounds like fun.
I miss
You need to
them.
get
I
like
had
one of
growing
those
up.
side-by-sides.
Oh, yes.
Oh, cool.
Yes, please.
They're
Yes,
too
please.
expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Buy a Geo Tracker instead. It's like a quarter of the price.
Just
And
strip
it's
it. Just strip it down and
Yeah,
just
but
there you go.
I mean, I guess it's just as fun. You can take it off Sweet Jump still.
You could, because you don't have to care about it. You can get them for the new inflation, they're like $1,400 for a clapped out one, but that's fine. Like, that's still way cheaper than $40,000 for a side-by-side.
And you can still carry your
That's
tots
a
in
very
your
good
pocket.
point.
Yeah, you could.
You can probably pick up a Metro cheaper. I mean, granted, you don't have the
Maybe.
4-wheel drive, but you're lower to the ground in front wheel.
Any vehicle's an off-road vehicle if you don't give a shit.
True.
We've proven that many a times here in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
If you try hard enough, it'll do what it needs to do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Winter driving, anyone?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Good
should,
Lord. I'm not.
Especially in the back roads of scenic Ixonia. Pass.
Yeah.
What else?
County Road E,
Oh, yes.
F, all that. God. I take E daily. Last winter I was coming home at like 2 a.m. after work, and it got done. It was still snowing. I shouldn't even say it got done snowing. It was still snowing, and it was like drifted so bad on E because that's E, and I was just like foot to the floor, and I'm like, please don't stop. I don't even know where the road is at this point. There's so much snow on the ground, and like thank God there was like nobody out at 2 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning, because if there was roots in that freaking road, that would have been like off in the ditch, done.
Gone ski.
It was that bad. Yeah.
Wisconsin is, folks, for those of you listening internationally, Wisconsin is a great place to visit in the summer. That's all I'm saying, especially the back roads.
Is it though?
Well, with the mosquitoes being as big as hummingbirds, I don't know.
Late fall.
Late fall. When the leaves are just starting to turn. But
Yeah.
in
That's-
August.
Okay.
In August.
Or July.
Or July. The 2 weeks of summer.
It really is 2 weeks of summer. Yeah.
And it's humid as hell too.
Okay.
Terrible place.
Terrible. Yeah, don't come to
Just
Wisconsin.
don't come here.
There's a reason
don't come.
it's a flyover state for a reason.
Well, I mean, if you are going to come, stop in Watertown.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
just
Stop in Watertown,
Yeah,
get some lighting.
absolutely. Yeah.
Remember, there's a
Just leave your
20-week
stuff
lead
and
time.
leave. That'd be fun. Yeah.
and take
well-
it over some sweet jumps after.
We've got ditches. We can go find something to do.
I've been there, done that.
Yeah, especially
Ditches and liquor stores on every
Mhm.
corner. You're set.
That's true. There's enough farm fields to get in trouble with.
And enough farm fields to get away with it.
Yep.
Yeah, I should bring in Brantley's Power Wheel and take it up to him.
Oh, absolutely, dude. It's a horrible idea.
The big
when?
Raptor?
It's a horrible idea. When?
Terrible life choice.
Absolutely.
Let's do this.
Well, I know at some point in time we were working on this year, but I don't think it's going to happen. We want to do a Power Wheels event. Because we have...
That sounds like fun.
We have the place to do it out in the country with the other guy that's on our group, but he's not here because he's got
He had work obligations to attend to tonight.
But we want to set up a Power Wheels, I don't know, like...
Demolition Derby?
A lot of stuff. Like a Power Wheels car show, Demolition Derby, Power Wheels racing, stuff like that. So we're working
I can get behind that. That sounds like fun.
He's like, I've got the show quality one already done.
Yeah,
right? I'm just going to drag this one out of retirement.
Yeah, because I ended up seeing a bunch of them, a couple of them for free sitting on the side of the road. I'm like, I'll take those. And I got like 3 of them sitting in my garage right now.
Jesus.
Well, it's just one I can't touch.
That's how hoarding starts.
Yeah, I was going to just say that.
Yeah, because I got a little pink 4-wheeler now that's been spray painted many different colors and an older Ford Raptor one. So, yeah.
Those sound like perfect demolition derby cars.
Pretty much. I mean, the older Raptor, I was just playing around and ended up the kid's 12-volt battery was shot. So I threw in the battery from my car and just wired it up, and he was running around with a car battery in the back of it.
Yeah.
It worked.
That's what my daughter's got.
Jesus.
I had my drill batteries in there, but it burnt up 2 of them. Man, those things fly, though, with the 20-volt lithium.
Yeah, they do.
They move pretty quick, but they get too hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my son loved it, though. He was trying to jump it.
But did you love it?
Actually, I did. I was riding it, too.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Because the older one, I found out that I can unscrew the seat backing and actually sit, like, by where the bed begins. So it worked out pretty good.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I trimmed up the steering so it actually steers better and everything, too, so... He almost
you fixed
I would make it fast.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Well, it was all good until my son was driving it and just about rolled it in our driveway Thursday or Friday?
Well, to be fair, your driveway's pretty terrible.
Well, yeah, but Brantley was flying around. He's like, hey, look what I can do. I can do burnouts and shit. And then almost, yeah.
Wait. Did he actually say those words?
Well, not shit.
Aw.
But I can do burnouts and that, and it's like, oh, cool. And then he did it, and he went off course a little bit and almost rolled it. And it's like, crap.
Did he crash it into the railroad track
Gotta
yet?
be there now.
No, he hasn't crashed into the railroad yet.
I mean, that's a start at least.
Okay, hey, I found another project for Preston.
What'd you find?
I found on Marketplace a 1994 Cadillac hearse.
Oh, yeah, for $2,000. I tried to talk my wife into that yesterday. But it doesn't have, it's missing reverse.
I don't care.
That's fine.
If you need to back that,
you don't need reverse.
You don't need reverse. Put it in neutral and kick.
I begged my wife for that yesterday. I'm like, can't we get this? She's like, no. I'm like, but why? No. Can I have a reason? No, we're just not getting it.
Today. We're not getting it today.
What you're saying is I need to go buy it to taunt Dave and just park it out front.
Yes. And then, first take it to Preston.
Asshole.
Make a nice lawn ornament that lights up.
I just wanted to get it and put a casket in the back.
His neighbors would kill him.
People would be dying.
As long as we can light up the inside red.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, you gotta light it up red.
And the horn honks and it does that weird friggin' Halloween noise, that spooky, cheap-ass, I bought it from Family Dollar noise.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one of those.
Like, what do you think started this whole thing?
Although, you know what would be cool? Redoing an ambulance like that with all the lights.
I still want to do a Ghostbusters car.
Well, yeah.
I want the Ghostbusters wagon.
The Ecto?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
He drives by here every now and then in that one.
Yep.
And it's very well done.
No, that's really cool. I've actually had pictures. My kids have had pictures with it. I think if you go on Facebook, he's on like Hollywood Cars or something. There's a free
Okay.
promo.
I think that's where I've seen it.
Yeah. Or Tripper finds a clapped out hot dog Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. Yeah, just take it right to Preston now.
That would be bring me the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. Let's do that.
Yeah, I want to see that all lit up.
Giant
I want to
light-up
see that all lit up.
Space weenie.
Oh, I could see him. I could see him driving that.
I could see
glow
any
in the
of
dark.
us. I would drive that. Put pink fluorescence underneath. Let's go.
Oh hell yeah! That would be cool.
So you can put your wiener into the pink.
Well, that or just say headed to your mom's.
Can you buy used Oscar Mayer Wiener trucks?
I'm pretty sure it's available somehow.
I'm sure you
somewhere.
can.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Clapped out. We're grown ass men talking about buying a clapped out Wienermobile. This is great.
There's nothing wrong with any of this.
No, not at all.
No, not at all.
I'm gonna go forward into the tunnel and then reverse and then forward again and then reverse. Yeah, no, fuck this.
Gonna Peter Griffin that?
I'm tapping out.
I was just saying, is you gonna make the tunnel too small?
Finally, first time in my life. Yeah.
Usually you don't worry about that.
Well,
You need multiple hot dogs for that, then.
hey, he knows my ex too.
Same. Hey, my ex had a saying: one night stands are not cheating; they don't count.
No, they're just right next to the bed.
Yeah.
The nightstand. I got it. Okay.
So,
moving
anyways,
on, past the trauma, back to the Wienermobiles.
we gotta find
back to the wiener.
Yeah, it's something, Preston, we can put on his bucket list. Seriously, clapped out
Yeah.
Wienermobile, and then we
Clapped out.
Well, the
Yeah.
hearse, the Wienermobile, you know.
Oh, get a
We
clap.
gotta make the Wienermobile like a rusty bun, though.
Absolutely,
cool.
and that's the name of the car too, the Rusty Bun.
The rusty bun. There you go.
That would be an awesome bad
Dude,
habit.
I mean, seriously, we got to get a clapped out DeLorean, a clapped out Wienermobile, a clapped out Mystery Machine.
yeah.
Someday we'll accidentally get something
I
nice.
saw a clapped out mystery machine this afternoon
Ooh,
in one of those old Chevy Custom Chevy Custom vans. Yeah,
So you
rear
bought it?
suspension was all blown out. I was out walking my dog.
Hello, is this still available?
All of a sudden, I'm like walking, and I look up, and I'm like, "There goes the mystery machine in a Chevy Custom van." What the? It's like the back end was jumping up and down off the pavement because it's all rusty and clapped out. And I'm like, "This is perfect."
Was
It's
it
everything
smoking?
that I need.
Yeah, please tell me there was a
Probably
trail
was.
of black smoke, black or white smoke.
Well, preferably probably white with that, but
Well, you know, if it was black smoke, you know, you got to fix the oil pan.
yeah, was Trevor driving it then?
Well, yeah, it's getting delivered next week. On the way.
You just bought it off of Marketplace?
$400 right next to the forklift.
Fuck, I can't get nothing for $400 anymore. It's bullshit.
I'm honestly surprised you don't have a forklift yet. Like, you don't own a
I
personal
keep
forklift.
getting told no. You know how you got told no to the hearse? I got that for a forklift.
And then in
The
return,
forklift
honey,
is practical.
yeah, very.
Exactly.
You can lift up.
What I tried to explain.
Oh,
Have you seen the size of my toolbox? I was like, if I ever have to move that thing, I need a forklift.
You
And-
need a forklift.
and honey, it can.
There's your justification.
And honey, it can transport the fainting goats.
Oh, yeah, I should spin it that way. She can use it for her critters. I bet I could have one tomorrow.
Oh, there we go. You know, like a vest for a nighttime, for an animal for nighttime. Have a light up vest.
Yeah, they have those actually.
I know, but that'd be something he could do.
What? Get a paraplegic dog and have him do the undercarriage of their wheels for their hind legs? Is that what you're talking?
No, I'm just saying for like when they're out walking their dog at night.
No, like light up
Bright-ass
bulletproof
lights.
vest for going to school in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or
Wow.
that.
I wanted to yes and that, but that's difficult.
Wow.
Even for me, that's difficult.
So, way to go, Tripper.
Yes. That's victory.
But yeah, I mean, some of that stuff, if we could do that, that'd be cool.
It would be. It's nice to dream. It is very nice to dream, and if you check out Dave's GoFundMe or his OnlyFans or his Lonely Fans,
So How long does it?
I'm looking at this hearse still. I'm sorry. This idea I
want
can't
it.
get out of my head. I want to get it and just send it right to friggin' evolution-autowerks right now.
So when somebody does come up and they want to get something done, how long does it How long does it usually take to do like just a normal set of lights and stuff like that for something?
Okay, so
like
basic package.
stuff.
Yeah.
So like basic stuff. If it's like local, I can do it in a day. I try not to because my sanity is worth more than a few $100s.
Is it though?
But no, it's not. My girlfriend would tell you otherwise. Yeah.
What is
I was like,
sanity?
I've got this podcast thing tonight, and she's like, yeah. She's like, well, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends. She's like, you're invited. I'm like, but I have this podcast thing tonight, and I have like work that needs to be done. She's like, you need to like not work as much. And I'm like, I don't know how to not work as much. And she's like, you need shop hours. You need to like not stop. You need to stop working at like 6 o'clock. And I'm like,
that's a great idea.
when you make some more money, then we can figure this out. But no, like a standard set of lights, honestly, if someone sends me a message or sends us an email and they buy us a standard set of lights for like, say like a Chevy Cruze, just because I've done a metric shit ton of Chevy Cruzes, a couple days at most for a basic set.
Okay.
Yeah.
That ain't too bad.
And honestly, like if you brought me a Chevy Cruze, you could have them done and on the car in like 4 or 5 hours.
Oh wow!
Just because it's just something I've done so many of. So there's certain brands that I'm really, really good at, and so those ones go faster than others. But when you start adding in like all the craziness, then it just becomes you're gonna have to wait. It's then it becomes you're on the lead time list of like now it's like 20 weeks right now for like totally custom crazy stuff is pretty high just because it's so time consuming.
And most of that you do in shop and stuff like that. I know, like you were talking about the guy that was kind of irritated or whatever about not being able to get his product right away or the tracking number. Now, do you end up like shipping out a lot of stuff where somebody could just do it themselves, or?
Yeah, so I offer like DIY stuff. So people like don't want to pay me to build them something, but they still want to like, do it themselves. I sell all that stuff, so I'll put together like packages for people, or point them in the right direction on like where to like get stuff, like headlight assemblies and whatnot for cars that are newer, that are a little bit harder to find. So I try to cater to everybody, because I know not everybody has deep enough pockets to be buying custom headlights, because it's financially not the right thing to do most of the time.
That's one way to put it.
I mean, honesty is a good thing here.
Yeah.
So, but it's expensive, but you get what you're paying for.
True.
And it's everything that we build is backed by like a multi-year warranty, and I try to be as like transparent as possible with everybody, and like help them out and make sure that they're getting taken care of to the best of my abilities that I can. So I've got a couple of customers that say, hey, I've got issues, and I'm like, okay, send me more information. Let's get this figured out. If you're local, come drop it off. The prime example is a BMW. So I have a E36 M3 that's sitting here right now too. That's a customer car, and he's based in Matt. Yeah, your eyes got real big real quick.
Sorry, yes.
So I built him a set of headlights earlier this year, and they were fine. He was having no problems, and then one day he had weird CAN bus issues start happening, and so I was like, hey, just drop the car off. I'll get it taken care of. This is how much it's going to cost. And I got it done, and he came to pick it up, and he like sitting in the driveway for like an extended amount of time, and I'm like the headlights aren't turning on. And I'm like sitting there, I'm like, okay, maybe he's on his phone or telling his buddy that you can go home now or whatever. and I get a phone call, and he's like, "Hey, can you come outside?" And I was like, "Oh shit!" And I get out there, and he's like, "Hey, my headlights don't turn on at all anymore." And I'm like, "What?" "What?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Don't worry about it." He's like, and of course he's upset because he wants to go home and enjoy his stuff again, which I don't blame him. And I was like, this was like a Friday night. I was like, "Give me a couple days. When the weekend's done, I'll get it figured out." Turns out it burned out the fuses for the low beam. BMW is stupid and uses fuses instead of relays. And so it burned out these 7.5 amp fuses. And I was like, I look at it and I'm like, this is dumb. And so I put new fuses in, and I changed some stuff around to help prevent this from happening again. And I was like, "Hey, your car's done." And I'm like, don't worry about paying me any more money. I don't want any more of your money. Like, this is like one of those things that is just unforeseen.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'll take care of you. Like, that's just the way it is. Like, I'm not here to nickel and dime everybody, because that's not fair either. Mm-hmm. So,
and standing behind what you do is really good too. I mean, that shows good, customer relations and stuff like that.
Right, exactly. It's, and I've fixed enough things for a lot of other shops.
Sorry, I have to interrupt.
What is that?
I can get it closer. Oh.
Is that like a tractor pull thing? That is a tractor pull thing.
Yes, it is a tractor puller. That was going to be my next line of questioning for you, Preston. I'm sorry.
No, is that our marketplace?
No, it's at America's Pull 2020 Lucas Oil Pro Polling League.
Oh, I was about to say, if that was on marketplace, Tripper would have been all over that one.
That's on marketplace. It had the cart.
It's in Henry, Illinois. That's what I'm looking at. I'm like, I forgot about the tractor pulling stuff for a second.
So you're gonna buy a tractor puller,
I might as
or
well.
whatever they're called. What the hell do they call those? It's not it's a tractor pull event, but what is that thing called?
Awesome.
Okay, so you're gonna buy Awesome.
Yeah, it's called Fuck Around and Find Out. It's called a FAFO machine.
What if you hit like a lawnmower blade to it?
Tractor.
Say again, Tripper.
They probably just call it a tractor so they can still call it tractor pulling. Otherwise, it's here's my ungodly creation that I'm going to yank that sled with.
But yeah, you can hook like a big lawnmower deck to it.
Yeah, I can justify buying it.
Well, yeah, you got to tell your wife something.
I got to hide it from her somehow.
Hey, look at the new lawnmower.
I'm going to work. That's going to go over like a lead balloon.
The new commuter car.
Get a phone call. What the hell is that? It's nothing.
Yeah, I got to take the kids to the other side of school now.
The exhaust fell off.
Some tweaker removed the catalytic converter. It's fine, honey.
That's my uncle's truck.
That's my car right now.
Really?
Well, we got it's just a simple weld job.
Oh, I was about to say, because my uncle had somebody come out and like cut off his exhaust off his 2018 F-250.
Oh yeah, fucking tweakers.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's been in the shop now for like 3 months, and he's been borrowing my truck, which sucks because I miss my truck.
Yeah, right.
Does that thing actually
runs? Do they just not get parts for it because everything's like on like indefinite back order, or what's the deal with that?
Well, first they had to get okayed from the insurance company.
Oh,
so that took forever.
And then it got stuck on a shipping container out in the Pacific Ocean.
I think so. Something to do with the catalytic converter is made out of metal that's from Ukraine or something. So that doesn't help either.
No, not at all.
So I don't know when I'm getting my truck back.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Figures put new
It'll
tires.
be in 2 years.
Yeah, just report it stolen. You'll get it back.
Report it stolen. Your dad gets pulled over.
You're like, Lord. I forgot I loaned it to
Honestly,
him.
if it's his dad, yeah, let's go.
Well, yeah, if it's my dad, yeah, I'm cool with that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Not a good relationship there.
We couldn't tell.
You don't say.
But yeah, my truck was parked all last year because of something really stupid that I finally figured out and then get it running and then basically haven't been able to drive it.
Because of the parts on back order or something?
No, I just kept going Even Tripper came over and tried to figure this thing out. We couldn't figure it out.
Okay, so do tell.
It turned out the AC clutch was frozen. That's it.
Okay, you got more knowledge than I do.
Well, the AC clutch is underneath that damn engine on that thing. It's a Ford,
Everything's underneath that damn thing.
but it doesn't leak anything.
What?
Yeah,
Does it have anything in it?
I don't know.
Is it even a Ford at that point if it's not leaking on the ground?
But no, it's the old 6-liter Ford. So, yeah.
Have you upgraded to the heated tailgate yet?
No.
Oh, okay. You should.
That's a thing.
It's an 05.
Well,
I've
yeah.
got.
So they put a heated tailgate in it now, so in case when your hands get cold when you're pushing it.
No, I've just got the lightweight one. It's an 05, so it's all rusted out.
I can't believe he fell for that one.
God damn it. It wouldn't surprise me, though. It wouldn't surprise me.
Well, I mean, come on. They have the fold-down bench
The
seat tailgate thing, and one that turns into a ladder, and then another one that'll just Swiss Army knife your cat.
As your cat's sitting right there. Well,
they got the toilet seat attachment for the tailgate. Might as well make it heat up so that when
that's
your
the
butt's...
trailer hitch. The toilet seat attachment goes to the trailer
sorry.
hitch.
Hey, those are
Yeah,
nice.
you're right. You're right.
Have you seen the hammock one that does the trailer hitch yet?
No, I'm redneck. I'll just pull up to a tree and just tie it to the truck.
No, there you go. There's that.
I've done that.
The chances are you'd be the idiot leaving it in neutral.
I mean, that's fine.
We got to squish Dave.
Meh.
It's a Laffy Taffy Dave. We can squish him or we can pull him.
Well, that thing sits up high enough. If I roll, I can just lay under and it can roll right over top. I mean,
That's all it's good for anyway.
I'd still be
moves pretty
disappointed by it.
Oh, look, there's the undercarriage. Ah, fuck, I need to change that out now.
It's mainly just no wait.
Hey, wait, isn't that where Preston put that light switch in?
Well, the only thing not rusted out on that truck is the hood.
So, dude, so it's basically Swiss cheese, right?
Getting there, yeah.
I got an idea for Preston.
Fill them up with lights.
Thank you.
All the rust holes with lights.
Oh, yeah, it's going to look like something that came out of the friggin' Close Encounters of the Dumb Kind.
Well, it's gotten so bad where if you look at a spot bubbling with the paint, you can stick your finger through it.
Quit poking it.
So we can put light effects in it.
Yeah,
It's easier to do and put the wiring through.
like I said, I've got a lightweight F250.
We could take it to evolution-autowerks. See if we can
Yeah,
Swiss cheese it, like putting a light bulb under a colander.
I just get underglow like on the frame, and that would just light everything up.
Yeah,
Because
like-
everything that's rusted out is below that line.
Like I just said, putting a light bulb in a colander.
Mm-hmm.
I like this idea.
That would be cool.
Preston, you want to work on some shit boxes in the future?
He's like, please leave your rough
Why not?
garbage at home.
It pays money. Let's go. I got bills to pay, motherfucker. Let's do this.
Right? I won't feel as bad drilling holes into it then. So
You don't
bring
have
me
to.
the
You
rusty
can push.
stuff.
You can just push it right through.
Yeah, just tap your finger through it.
Exactly.
And
No
if it's
drilling
We'll use
required.
double-sided tape.
Tap and die. Let's go.
Duct tape the lights on. It'll fit the truck.
It wouldn't be the first time it's been duct taped together.
Nor will it be the last.
True. Bodies are expensive.
Tell me about it. I'm trying to lose weight.
No, I mean truck bodies.
Oh, truck bodies, yes.
Human bodies are easier to come by.
Yes.
But-
we know it depends on the chloroform you use, Dave. I understand.
All right, so I think we're getting off track.
Yeah. Speaking of off track, do you do track lighting? I don't know where I wanted to go with that.
Track light.
I have no idea, dude.
Track lights.
He's like, what is this, the 80s again?
Track lighting in a friggin' Aztec. Let's go. I don't know. I was trying to go
Well,
somewhere
you could
with
do
it.
track lighting in a house.
Yeah, but what are we in the 80s?
Yeah, but no, he could pimp out the
Yeah, but
studio.
No, that's like the new. That's like the new hot thing now. Is putting all that extra lighting in people's kitchens.
Well, I was just thinking you could pimp out the studio.
No, I was gonna say. To be fair, the studio does need a lot of light.
Yeah, we
need more light.
got 2 lamps.
I
and a
need to
4-bulb
see
thing.
this. I need to see nose hairs when people sneeze. We need lights.
Your cat looks so amused.
I know. I just made you so fucking paranoid now too. When you get to thinking about it,
What the hell?
as he's checking.
No, I'm just watching your cat just staring at me.
Okay,
Just
and we'll
creepily.
talk to our guest about Evolution-autowerks.
So okay, when I am.
Not fast enough.
Oy.
What brought this?
Yeah,
How
what
did-
made you?
yes,
what made
thank
you
you.
start doing this?
So I started messing with headlights in early 2000s when I was like still in high school. I had like first car stuff, and so I tore headlights and stuff apart and learned all this stuff on there. And then I started doing like the stuff I do now. So I started doing like projectors and forward lighting, focusing on being able to see at night. I had like a really rusty but trusty 98 Forester, or no, Subaru Outback wagon. I had the trusty wagon was like the best car ever, but the lighting was awful. And we were driving home one night, and a deer like shot out in front of the car. And I'm like, I didn't even see any of that because you could see like 2 feet in front of you the whole time. And then after that, I was like, I got to figure something out. And I knew this existed, except for back then it was like taking OEM stuff out of OEM headlights and repurposing it and putting it into everything else. And that was beyond my skill level at the time, just because it just was foreign and didn't understand. And then I was like, finally, like, I got to figure this out. And at that time, by the time I started figuring it out, they had aftermarket style stuff that was easier to work with.
Okay.
And so I just forced myself to learn, just to be so I could see at night, basically, and keep the family safe was the main drive behind all this. And then I realized that there's like a market for it. And then there's like people that have been doing this longer than I have. And I was like, well, I guess I could sell this now. And I'm like, the Subaru needs parts. I should probably try to sell some headlights to make money to buy parts instead of, going to work and spending all my work money on this rusty but trusty Subaru. And then it kind of just snowballed. And it's been almost 8 years now of building lights for people.
Cool. Well, I mean, that's awesome. I mean, yeah, because people need to see.
Oh, yeah, and
Yeah,
I've recently been having some issues with my headlamps. So maybe during the daytime I can take it up to Watertown and check
In
out
your Kia?
Yeah, that nice little Kia Forte. Sit there and go up to Watertown and hit up Evolution-autowerks. See what they got.
There you go. Bring it by.
I also would probably get something on the hood that when those assholes driving down at night have their brights on. Still, just want to flash them.
Massive light bar.
Yeah, just no, nothing too extravagant. Just enough to say, hey, asshole.
Subtle but blinding.
Subtle but blinding.
We'll put some ditch lights on the Forte.
There we go.
There. See?
Will they fit though? It is a Forte.
Bigger hammer.
Bigger
We'll make
hammer.
them fit.
Yep. Bigger hammer.
Yeah.
Unlike Dave's car, we're gonna need a chainsaw.
Some wood screws and some angle iron, and we'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll
There
be
you
fine. What about that little guy? Well, that little guy right there? Yeah, don't worry about that little guy right there.
So, where can everybody find all your information and stuff like that?
So you can find us on Facebook at Evolution-autowerks. You can find us on Instagram at Evolution-autowerks, TikTok at Evolution-autowerks, our website, evolution-autowerks.com.
And folks,
anything Evolution-autowerks.
I'm going to interrupt. It's Evolution-autowerks, WERKS.
Right. Yeah. Having to explain that to people is fun. They look at you like, why didn't you just spell it the normal way?
Because we're in Watertown.
And I'm like, because that's just not how this works. Because everybody else. Well, it didn't start in Watertown. I haven't always been in Watertown.
So we're
I grew up in Milwaukee, went to public schools for a while. So, I kind of felt.
And that's how we spelt works back then.
Now it's probably just like WRK,
X.
WRS or something like that. I don't know. However kids spell things these days.
True. All right. Well, I suppose I won't take up too much more of your time because, about up on the show.
Yeah, we're an hour and 15 in, sir. No worries.
So, But yeah, thanks for being on. I mean, it's been great. You can come. I invite you on anytime you want to. If you want to come down live in studio, we'd love to have you. If that's all right with Hammer.
Yeah, beautiful. Come on down to beautiful Jane's Vegas and do nothing. But
Next time, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
He's like, absolutely not.
Listeners, what you can't see right now is he's saying yes, but he's shaking his head no at the same time.
Well, if we put this on YouTube, we'll be able to see it.
Well, they don't know yet. It's not on YouTube yet, so they got to
if
listen
we
to
do,
it first.
Right?
It's already demonetized on YouTube before it's even posted.
Yeah, because
you won't even be able to find it.
What's the algorithm? Did we do 90 seconds and drop an F-bomb?
I think we're good there.
Okay, so
I think we're okay there.
We might hit the 120 then.
I think so.
Yeah, the 120 seconds maybe. I don't know.
It is what it is.
Yeah, well, it's YouTube.
It is what it is.
Exactly.
Until something better comes along, it's YouTube.
Well, I can always put this on the fans or OnlyFans or whatever.
Yeah, go ahead. Put this on your OnlyFans.
There you go.
Get some money for yourself. You're working hard at blowing Pistons.
You gotta treat
some
yourself.
leg,
Go
dude.
buy yourself something nice.
Yeah, get a headlight.
My legs aren't that good.
Get a headlight. Come
I
on.
got one more thing for you guys too.
Uh-oh.
So, in August, in Racine at the airport.
Oh yes.
I'm hosting a car show called Wings and Wheels. So it's aircraft and car related.
Awesome.
So we're gonna have Piper Magazine is having a fly-in the same day. So they're going to have a whole bunch of planes there, and then we're going to have the car show on top of it. So,
curious mind, is this in lieu of the thing that happened in Rock County Airport that is no longer?
Yeah, because we had a Wings and Wheels down here, and I think it lasted 2 years.
It lasted a whole 2 years because the second time it was a whole 2 cars.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. So like years and years ago at Racine Airport, the EEA chapter, which is where this is going to be, they had their own Wings and Wheels thing for multiple years, and then they kind of burned themselves out of it. People didn't want to volunteer anymore, stuff like that, to help make it possible. And I've been doing car shows for a decade now. Yeah, for about over a decade. So I started doing those as this is before. I guess it's like a side segment for you guys. So I used to do huge.
Yeah, you're good.
Go nuts, dude. Promote.
And so back in the day, so 2009, I started a car show thing with a buddy. And this is in the weird gray area of Wisconsin car shows where they kind of existed, didn't really exist. There wasn't really anything good going on except for Automotion when Automotion was still really good. And so we did car shows. And we started at the New Berlin Ale House. I don't even know if that's still there anymore, but we had 400 plus cars show up and shut down the intersection, and they kind of just kept coming. And then we did another show after that in the same year, and it was the same way. There was 500 cars, and it kind of kept getting bigger and bigger. And we moved to Miller Park for a couple of years. And those were huge. And then in 2015, for the last one that we did with that organization, we went to Watertown Airport, and we completely shut the airport down. It was, that whole day was cars. So the whole airport was filled. Usable space that they allowed us to use was filled.
Okay.
And it was so bad that at the check-in line, the registration line, from there all the way down 26 was cars waiting in line to get into the event. And it was so bad that Watertown PD showed up, and they're like, "Hey, are you aware that you have cars going all the way down past Walmart, down past and up 26 trying to get into this event, shutting down traffic?"
Oh wow.
And I was like, no. And they're like, "Yeah, nobody can get off 26 right now into Watertown because everybody's waiting in line." And they're like, "You need us to because of me." And do you need help directing traffic? And I'm like, I don't have enough people to do something. And then all of a sudden I had two of our event people disappear 2.5 hours, and they popped up, and I was like, where have you been? And they're like, "Yeah, we were on 26 taking people's money to get into the show." I'm like, what?
Event staff all the way out.
I was like, all right. I was like, whatever. Here, you go have fun, do your thing, whatever. Watertown PD stuck around the whole night. They were a good time. They were such a good time that when the show was done, we got them to do burnouts outside of the airport.
Oh, cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
That was fun. So if you search long enough, if you search hard enough, I'm sure you'll find one of those videos because, it was a group of people. I'm still to this day shocked that they even did that because there's like young kids standing around and all this stuff. And there's Watertown PD in all their glory doing freaking fatty burnouts outside of the airport.
Could never
Who
get
cares?
Janesville
And I'm
to
like,
do
well, can't pull people over. Yeah, Janesville. Jesus. Janesville will never allow any of that.
Nope.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, but them actually cutting loose and doing them.
Oh, I know a couple that would.
Rock County, I know would.
Yeah, okay. They're Rock County.
I'd say Janesville's all front wheel drive things nowadays, anyways.
This is true.
Yeah. This is still back when Watertown had like rear wheel drive Crown Vics or whatever those. Those were Caprices. I think they were the Caprice still.
No, let's see. 1987 is when. 1988 is when they had. No, it's 87. It was when I bought that retired Crown Vic.
You mean the Crown Vic was in the 80s?
Yeah.
I was about to say, because you're only, a year older than me.
Yeah.
You couldn't have bought a car in 87?
No, I bought it in 90. Let's see here. When did I buy that cocksucker? Senior year. I bought that in 99.
Oh, there you go.
It was an 87 Crown Vic with the Ford Police Interceptor still in it.
Well, that sounds like fun.
It was a lot of fun. I could take.
And those things are like indestructible.
Yes. No.
Mm.
Proved that one. I proved that one wrong year too. But yeah, they took out a deer. That was the great part. And all I had to do was just pull the bumper. Fixed it. That was the best part about that. No damage.
Sweet.
But
Hey, the older cars were great for that.
Yeah, they were. That thing was built like a tank.
Mine was 84 Chevy Caprice wagon.
Yeah.
Estate model.
Yes. The paddy wagon.
Took out the whole cheerleading squad with that. They slammed in the back.
Can
and
you
totaled...
Dave? You have a history. Can you rephrase that, please?
They hit me.
They hit you up for a ride.
No, they hit the back of my car, literally.
Oh, we were way left on that.
Yeah, Bubba.
They ran
you
into me.
Cheerleading squad and paddy wagon, and that usually means big folding doors in the back.
Oh, give me that old shaggin' wagon that had that big open back door.
That's what my hand. The big open. It opened from the side, and you could, depending on how you opened it, you could actually open it straight down.
Oh, dude!
But the great thing was the back seat faced out the car in the back. So
the way back is what we called it.
Yeah, I could roll the window down, and as we're going, my friends had decided to drink a little too much. I didn't even have to stop and pull over. They could just lean out the back of the window while I'm doing 55 and just puke.
Oh, puke. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There's a few of those nights.
I was going to say, less maintenance.
Yeah, I didn't have to wash off the car as long as I went fast enough.
Oh, well, there we go. So now that we've deterred fully off track with our guest.
Car show in August.
Car show in August.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
There will be no. Yeah. Is it open borders? What's up?
Open borders, anything, bring it all. I've always had all of the events we've ever thrown is bring anything. I don't care, bikes, trucks.
I'm gonna bring my
mopeds.
I'm gonna
random creations in your backyard.
Tripper will bring his moped. I'm gonna probably get lucky enough to get an electric bicycle.
Well, Tripper might give you a ride.
We'll make an award for you, just the special electric bike category.
The orange cone category. Mama says I'm special.
Is that like the participation award?
Oh, the second place trophy I got at the Watertown show for not even showing up.
Hey, Gary, you forgot to come to this. Here's your award.
Yeah, that happened. That happened. I got second place and I didn't even show up.
Thanks for not coming.
Fantastic.
Here's an award.
Yep. I actually have the trophy right behind Dave. The spark plug one.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Yeah, I didn't even show up to that, and I won the award for it with my motorcycle.
Well, good job.
Yeah, fucking shit, man. I didn't even participate and I got a trophy. What the fuck is wrong with this society?
Wow, so it's went backwards. Usually you got a participating award for being there. Now
Yeah.
you get one for not.
Just signing my name on the line.
Probably the next step.
Yeah, that's the next step. Yeah, you thought about it.
An attempt was made.
Preston's going to make that trophy. Yeah, you thought about it. Here's your trophy. It's a big golden bronze pile of dung.
That would be fantastic. It'll just be like it'll be an ice cold beer, and that's all it's going to be with a little sticker on the side that says, "Here you go, you tried."
That's still a win.
It's still a win in my book. Free beer.
So when is the event then?
So it's August 27th.
Mm-hmm.
It's from noon to 4, and it's at the EAH chapter in Racine at the airport.
Okay.
So it's like connected to the airport.
And I'm going to put him on the spot right now. Do you mind if we help you promote this event? We'll share it on our socials.
Be
and
my
such.
guest.
Absolutely.
Be my guest. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We'd be more than happy to.
And chances are I'll show up there smoking a pipe, just walking around looking like a dumbass going, ooh, shiny.
That's
The
right.
airport, you
Come
can't
smoke
smoke
your
there,
pipe. Come hang out. There's
There you
plenty to look at.
I'll be by the JP8 fuel storage area and just smoking my pipe. Fuck it.
Figures.
Perfect.
Well, you are ex-military airfield or Air Force.
Airfield?
Airfield.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You were on the airfield.
Yeah, a lot. Fuck. So yeah, Wings and Wheels in August. I'm gonna write that down definitely, and
Okay.
we're gonna share this on our social medias as well, just to support Preston and shit. You're hosting it, yes?
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, we're definitely gonna be supporting you, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We'll have it on pretty much anything. I mean, Bad Habits, Shots from the Balcony, and stuff like that. We can put it on.
Oh god, if we put this on Shots from the Balcony,
You're gonna get all kinds of weird stuff going on.
yeah,
That's all right.
Perhaps we shouldn't put it on Shots because the animals listen to that show.
Yeah, but some of them have cars.
Yeah, and some of them are actually really cool.
Bring the weirdos can come out. It's okay.
Yeah, we're in Racine anyway.
Yeah, right. You're of all places.
Talking about
It's
weirdos coming
totally
to Racine. Okay, got it.
Do you remember a couple of years
That's
ago
a whole
with that one?
different show.
Yeah, Rittenhouse. I mean, what?
So
That's the next city over.
I know.
Oh, so we don't need a pack to go there.
You can't give Racine that much credit.
Tune in next week when the show has to get moved to a different town.
Again. Not the first time. Won't be the last.
If you guys weren't demonetized, you definitely are demonetized at this point.
Oh, please. I still got the ESPN cease and desist framed.
Yeah, that was great.
You have an ESPN cease and desist?
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
you know their little da-da-da. Yeah,
Trademarked by ESPN. We're not using that. That was just us doing an homage to it.
but he used to use
That's amazing.
He used a soundboard all the time back when we were newer, first starting.
Trust me, the soundboard's going to be coming back. I've found a way.
And he kept hitting that button. Finally, what'd you do? Hit it like 10 times in one episode?
I hit it 10 times in one diatribe, one hammer rant, as you guys used to call it. When I just go off the fucking full hinge and start just going ape shit. And it was, I signed a contract that not even the company abides by. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, and neither does the people who signed the contract. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Yeah, they gave us a cease and desist 2 days later.
Yeah.
I was amazed
The fact
at
that they
how-
even, that's insane.
They acknowledged us, one, and two, they sent it that quick.
So what do we tell them? Thanks for the download?
I prompt, that's where Rule 13 came
Right.
into play. It was thanks for the download. I'm not going to fucking go out of my way to play it, but thanks. It was a bit. Fuck off. It's comedy. And that's when we had to do the disclaimer where this is handled in a satirical manner.
Mm-hmm.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, we've had to do a couple changes once in a while.
Yeah. Throughout the whole
Gotta-
6 years.
Make the higher powers that be happy sometimes.
It's not the higher powers I'm worried about. I want our lawyer to fucking work good for us.
Well, he's had to. I mean, look at some of our guests we've had.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because
Kaylin Miguez was a good one to get. Jesus.
yeah, I couldn't even talk.
Yeah, I know.
I lost like 40 IQ points with that one.
Yeah, we know.
And then,
But I enough about us. Let's talk more about evolution-autowerks, who's hosting an event, Wings and Wheels, in Racine in August. Stay tuned to all that, folks, because you're going to definitely see something on our feeds. You might actually see us there in our pinkies. I would bust out the old school
Absolutely.
pinky on that one.
I gotta steal mine back from my wife. She uses it for a nightgown.
What we're talking about, Preston, I'm sorry. Our original network color was blaze pink, safety pink.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do it.
We were supporting breast cancer and wanted to stick out in a crowd. It's a bunch of freaking macho-looking, weird-ass men
In pink shirts.
in pink shirts. Worked well at Vape on the Bay.
Yeah.
See any of their videos, you know exactly where we are.
We need to get some new ones, though, because I don't think Tripper has one.
No.
Nope, I have white ones.
Yeah.
Well, you need a pinky.
Yeah, Tripper still has his biker bitch ones.
I have 2 pinkies.
No. The shirt.
God, I hate you.
Uh-huh.
We literally did an audio pause so Tripper could show off his pinkies on camera.
Yeah, this is what we work with.
Listening at home, those were my pinkies you were not hearing.
Yeah, this is what we work with.
So we are in hour 30, sir.
All right. Well, I suppose we will let you guys get back to what you were doing.
Okay.
It's been great having you on. And, guys, check out Preston. Check out evolution-autowerks with an E.
Yeah,
On all the social media-
WERKS.
Yep, on all the
Yeah.
social medias. And like I said, we will definitely post the car show and stuff like that. I'll post on Blown Pistons.
Yeah, just rule 4 that. Google that
Blown
shit.
Pistons.
Yep.
Yeah, blown fistons, as Dave
You
used
make
to call
one mistake.
People don't forget, Dave.
it. People
No, they don't.
No, we will never forget your tongue twists, sir.
I accidentally called the show Blown Fistons once.
And we've never let him forget it.
One time.
Yeah, that was
That was a
what?
couple years ago.
That was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, no, let's give it credit. It was a year and a half ago. Because the next episode we called Blown Fistons.
Yeah, you'll have that. So, all right, well, we'll let you guys go. Thanks again for being on. It's been great. And like I said, next time, if
Thanks for having me.
If everything works out, hopefully you can be down in studio. We'd love to have you down.
Yeah,
He's like, I'm never going to
Absolutely.
be back.
serious, honest. No, actually, Tripper, I'm gonna give him the Bad Habits open invite.
Cool.
If he wants to be on Shots, if he wants to be on the general Bad Habits Network show, or if he wants to be on Blown Pistons, dude, you got open door for carte blanche. Just say
Absolutely.
hey, you guys doing a show? I'd like to be on. We'll schedule you.
Yeah, and I don't know if you've heard any of the Shots from the Balcony shows yet.
Cool.
Don't.
No.
Yeah, they're
Send me
different.
some material. Now I got to listen to this stuff.
They are. Oh God, should we send them the one where I did the play-by-play on ET porn?
No, let's not.
That was Tiny Humans, though.
That's
That's
way
still a good
dated.
one.
Yeah,
We want him to come back, Dave.
yeah, we want him. Let's give him a more tame one, like with the one where we were seeing if anyone had seen Kyle.
Okay, either that or is the police brutality one when I had my
No,
rant.
that was that. Yeah, your rants I'm scared of.
He didn't have pants on.
Yeah, there's that.
Oh.
Plus, he didn't have pants on, is what he said.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
that'll happen.
Yes. So yeah, just quick synopsis for people who are going, "What the fuck is Shots from the Balcony?" That is our
Flagship show.
let's call that our bar talk show.
Yeah, 'cause
except
you got
except
pissed off when I saw the sister
I
show.
don't give a shit anymore. Okay. So, Shots from the Balcony, folks. For those of you who are listening to Blown Pistons for the first time, this is your warning. You have been warned. It is our bar talk show where we actually throw the 3 bar rules of talking, or 3 bar rules of conversation out the window. You're allowed to talk politics. You're allowed to talk religion. You're allowed to talk money. As long as you have something to drink, we're hanging with you. We're fine with it. We could have a healthy debate and a healthy argument and still be friends, but we don't hold back. We drop a lot of vulgarity.
Well,
we're crass with a touch of class.
Remember what you used to call it? Assholes talking to assholes about asshole stuff.
Yeah, there it is.
So yeah,
It's fantastic.
it's fun.
I got to make one of those now.
So yeah, definitely check.
Can I get 2 points on the ROI on that one, please?
But if you get a chance, check them out, and yeah, we'd love to have you on any of the shows.
I appreciate that. Yeah, absolutely.
But we will let you go for now. I got to go check on the kids too.
Yeah. We got to talk to the crotch fruit, make sure they're behaving.
I haven't heard screaming yet, so that's either good or bad.
Well, that or your son got into your chloroform kit.
No, they're still talking.
Well, one of them is.
Yeah, good point. So, all right. Like I said, we will definitely promote your car show. We'll promote
Appreciate
AutoWorks or Evolution-autowerks for you.
Awesome.
And yeah, thanks for being on.
Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
But all right, you guys have a good night.